welcome to Yoga Kalani. My name is Hana. Today's class is going to be all about unwinding and calming the nervous system. We'll start with a short guided meditation and then just finish off with a few easy stretches and movements before you go to bed or move on with your day or whenever you need this. So I have a blanket to make this a little more comfy. Feel free to use one as well, but you can also just lie down. Make yourself comfortable. If it hurts your back to start with your legs extended, you can always bend your knees. Take the feet wide, the knees together. If you are extending your legs, see how it feels to separate your feet about hip width apart or wider. Let your arms and legs rest. Feel your eyelids getting heavy. Just begin to feel your whole body getting heavier and heavier. As you settle in, notice the sounds around you. Any sounds, distant or close. Try to observe these sounds without any thoughts, without getting annoyed, without thinking about where they're coming from. Just watch the sounds, just observe the sounds. Notice your muscles relaxing a little bit more. And let those sounds around you begin to fade into the background. And shift your attention from the sounds outside of you to any sensations in your own body. Shift your attention to any familiar feelings in your body. Pay attention to the way you're holding yourself. If you notice any areas with tension or tightness, can you start to release that tension to rest more deeply? breathe just through your nose, letting your lips close. And gradually deepen each breath. Feel your lungs stretch down towards your feet as you inhale. And as you exhale, softly sigh through your nose. And each time you breathe in, feel that your energy is being replenished. Each time you exhale, imagine any fatigue, any tightness exiting the body. And let your breathing come back to a natural rhythm. You don't need to force. Observe your body and your mind at rest. You can slowly begin to deepen your breath again, visualizing your lungs expanding down towards your legs, towards your feet. And slowly breathing out through your nose, letting out a little sigh through your nose if you'd like. Begin to move your fingers, wiggle your toes. And feel your arms and your legs stretch. If you want to reach your arms overhead, stretch. You're welcome to stretch a little more fully. Let's move your body in any way that it wants to move. Usually this becomes an almost involuntary stretch. Your body just leads the way. You can keep your eyes closed if you want. Just continue to stretch out anything that needs to be stretched. And slowly bend your knees. You can hug your knees to your chest. You might move your blanket or just keep it there. Gently rock from side to side, maybe massaging parts of the spine. And place your feet on the ground with your knees bent. And rest your arms by your sides. And slowly tilt your pelvis forward, making an arch in your lower back. Your hips are on the ground, they're not lifting. And then slowly tilt your pelvis back, pushing the lower back into the ground, keeping your hips on the mat. You might feel a stretch through the lower back as you push the spine down. And then slowly tilt the pelvis forward again, arching through the lower back. And again, slowly push your lower back into the mat, tilting the pelvis back. Do that a few more times. You can move at your own pace, rocking the pelvis forward and then rocking the pelvis back. Then come to what feels like the middle for you, a neutral spine. And take the soles of your feet together, the knees apart. Your arms can continue to just rest by your side. And then feel the soles of your feet push together as you lift your hips a few inches off the mat. Doesn't have to be high. If you want to though, you can lift up a little higher, feeling some of the muscles on the back of the legs, the back of the body, working to lift your hips. Then gently place your hips down and let the knees relax apart, let the hips relax. And lift your knees a couple of inches. Push the soles of the feet together and lift your hips back up. And slowly lower your hips to the mat. Relax your hips, let the knees drop apart. And slowly bring your knees back together. Hug your knees to your chest. And take your time as you roll to one side. Push yourself up. And we're finished.